we are here to take you through an exciting event. The next 45 minutes are going to be very eventful, and we have somebody who's very, very popular in the industry, somebody who's going to show you some excellent haircuts and styling here. And I'm going to invite Mr. Vikas Marwah on the stage. Can I please have Vikas on the stage? A big round of applause for Mr. Vikas.
Hi.
Hi, Vikas. So good to have you with us in Bengaluru.
My pleasure.
Vikas has been with us for the past 2 years, and he's been doing some amazing shows across the country. And today, he's also going to showcase his excellent skills here, right here in front of you.
Yes.
So yes, Vikas, going ahead.
Hi guys, I'm Vikas Marwah, and today we are here to represent one of my favorite brand known as Krone Professional, okay? And we're gonna learn some new haircutting and styling techniques where I will also show you how to cut and style hair, creating a nice bob, right? And we will also talk about the new range of collection that we have, which is our huge portfolio in the Krone Professional. We have a huge portfolio of, we have also launched new hair colors. So we will talk about, from the beginning, we will talk about the Krone Professional Pro Botox treatment, where how this treatment makes the hair smoother and shinier. And I also have some beautiful models to show it to you, where we have done some amazing hair color techniques on them, where I will showcase, we will talk about what placement of color we have done and what shade we have used to achieve those colors. All right?
So Vikas, which is your favorite product in the salon from Krone Professional?
My current favorite being the Pro Botox treatment, which is one of my most favorite product, which makes the hair very smoother and very shiny and very glossier. I'm sure you guys already do a lot of smoothing, straightening, keratin, Botox treatment in the salon. So this is one of the treatment which gives you very smooth, soft finish without making the hair dry. So if your client is facing a problem of dryness, frizziness, breakage, this product works in all those forms where it will control the frizziness, it will control the breakage, and at the same time, it will give you a natural, smooth, polished look. So this is one of my favorite products at the moment.
Wow, it sounds very, very exciting.
Yes.
So I've heard so much about Botox. I want to really see how the hair looks, how much the hair looks beautiful after this service.
Yes, I'm going to show you one treatment that we have done on a model who has really nice long hair, and we have done a Botox treatment. Can I have the model on stage, please? Wow.
Wow. A big round of applause for her, please.
Yeah. So you can see, guys, how the hair is shining beautifully, and the hair has smoothness, softness, and gloss. So this is the result of the Krone Professional Pro Botox treatment, which gives a smooth, polished look. All right? You see.
Amazing
so
shine. I can see the hair looks so much healthy. The color looks so elegant.
And the best part about this is you can do it on colored hair, you can do it on virgin hair, you can do it on dry and damaged hair. All right? Yeah, it gives you a fabulous, smooth, polished look. There will be no weird smell, and the client will also be very comfortable, and he'll get a very smooth, polished look. All right?
Thank you so much, Vikas. I think this is a wonderful treatment wherein you not only get such healthy, beautiful looking hair, but it's also formaldehyde free.
It's formaldehyde free.
So it's very, very safe for us to use in the salon. Do we agree?
Yes.
Yes? Great. So Vikas, how do we begin? What is it that you are showcasing us today?
Now, I want to ask these guys, what are the services do you offer? Do you have your own salons? You have your own salons? You're working for salons, right? What is the most requested service in your salon? What do people come for? Do they come for treatments? Do they come for haircuts? Do they come for color? Right? Everybody wants to have a transformation where they want to change the look. Everybody wants to change, and they don't want to cut the length, but they still want a new look. So what we're going to learn about is where I will demonstrate a haircut also to you, where I will showcase our classic bob haircut techniques. And my most favorite thing in the salon is hair colors. I love to play with colors, Kaveri, where I know color can be, a game changer for a client. It can transform your looks drastically,
Totally.
right? Yeah. So
Absolutely.
you guys agree color changes the look drastically? When you transform a color, it changes the look drastically, especially when the client has really long hair and they do not want to cut the length, but they still want change. At that point of time, we have limitations that we can't do much, right? Then we can play around with these colors. So I have a huge portfolio to show you today.
Awesome.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm going to show you a palette of colors that we have launched, okay, from the house of
So
Indica
shall we play the video and show?
Yes, let's play the video first.
Yes, please. Can we have the Indica video, please?
मेरा कैमरा ले लो ना प्लीज. Wow, this is amazing. Now, I wanted to show you guys, Kavi, we wanted to reveal the portfolio. Yeah.
Yes. So I am sure all of us have heard about Indica as a brand. Yes. Have we? How many of us have heard about Indica? Oh, there are
nice.
quite a few hands. Good to see that. So we have now launched the Indica Professional, which is a professional range of hair color and hair care to complement that as well. So I would like to call upon our models with some excellent, brilliant hair care color that has been done on them, and we would like you to have a look at that. So can I please have the models on the stage? A big round of applause for the models, please. Louder. I think they deserve a louder round of applause.
Professional. There are some excellent hair color shades that we have in the portfolio, which can drastically change the look. We also have gray hair coverage colors, which gives you complete 100% gray hair. Okay. Now, a lot of clients come to you, people who have gray hair issues. So what we use is mostly number 1, number 3, number 4, and number 5. So we have all those shades which will give you 100% gray coverage. And then we also have a huge portfolio of fashion colors in the family of browns, in the family of ash, and also in the family of reds. As you can see, my model here has a gorgeous red color where we have used from the family of the red tones, right? So then we also have the brown tones, the ash tones, and then you see the chocolate browns and the caramel browns, because Indian people usually the most comfortable color for an Indian skin tone being the chocolate brown and the caramel brown, which suits every skin tone. So we have a portfolio of browns and chocolates. And the best part about being is the product that we have formulated have these 3 main ingredients, which protects your hair, which controls the breakage, and which also gives a lot of shine. So we have macadamia oil, which is basically a fiber strengthener. It gives more strength to your hair. Then we have vitamin E, which controls the breakage. So if the client hair, a lot of people complain that after using the color, मेरे बाल टूटना शुरू हो गए. बहुत सारे लोग complain करते हैं. So for that, to solve that problem, we have added vitamin E, which will control the breakage. And we have moringa seed oil, which is one of the finest extracts to give more hydration. So the client hair will feel more hydrated, more soft and more manageable. So जहाँ पे, you can, with full confidence and that conviction, you can convince your client to opt for these colors without damaging the hair. A lot of people complain that, after using color, my hair started getting dry. So to control that problem, we have these 3 main ingredients. All right? Okay?
Great. Thank you so much, Vikas.
Yes.
So what are we showcasing today for our audiences?
Now we're going to transform one haircut. We will also learn one haircutting techniques. My expert skills being I love to cut hair. So I'm going to show one quick,
Brilliant.
nice haircut.
Can we have the setup here, please?
Yes. So how many of you do haircuts in the salon? Can I see some hands? You do haircuts? You like to learn new haircuts? You don't do haircuts? Okay. You want to learn new haircuts? So when we do haircuts, what do we use? A scissor, right? One of the most important tool being the scissor. So when we use a scissor, we open the blade of the scissor and only our thumb will move. Our finger will stay one place, only the thumb will move when I'm doing a haircut. So for these, we do some thumb exercises where we make the hand more flexible so that we get better speed and accuracy when we are cutting hair. Okay? So can I have all the thumbs here? Can you raise all your hands? Right. Can I see the audience with all the thumbs? So what you do is you touch the tip of your thumb to the tip of your last finger, okay, to gain more speed and more accuracy, especially when you're doing haircuts. Now, yes.
So the color is looking so pretty.
Yes.
It's actually looking so lovely on her. And the best part is, because we have ammonia-free colors as well as we have vibrant shades. So to suit every palette of the salon. And also, like you had mentioned, because of the excellent ingredients that have been put in the color, up to 32 washes is what the brand is claiming that the color will stay same, vibrant, and it will not fade. So 32 washes, I think, is definitely a brilliant retention that we can talk about.
So guys, let's watch some quick haircutting techniques. What I've done is I've taken the center profile section from the center of the forehead to the top of the crown. Now what is this called? This is known as our hairline. We have a hairline. This is your fringe area, which is approximately 1.5 inch thick. Approximately 1 to 1.5 inch, 2 inches thick is your fringe area, where you create bangs, where you create fringes, where you create those curtain bangs which are falling in the front. Right. From the fringe area starts your crown area, right? Now this is the starting of the crown. This is known as the top of the crown. This is known as the end of the crown. So the crown is divided into 3 sections. Okay? Now from the highest point of the crown, which is the top of the crown, I take a radial section from the top of the crown to the top of the ear. From the top of the crown to the top of the ear. All right. Now from the top of the crown, I'm going to give a nice bob. Now whenever we do bob, how many of you are aware of angle system of cutting hair? The haircuts are done on different angles and degrees. How we have 0 degree, we have 45 degree, we have 90 degree. I'm sure people who have done a course from a cosmetology school, they already know about different angles and degrees. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly brief you about all these angles. So whenever you do a haircut which is flat at a 0 degree angle, you get sharp lines. You get those blunt lines. Right? So especially for treatments like when we do keratin, straightening, rebonding, and smoothing, we always do sharp, blunt lines, right, at an angle of 0 degree. When we want to create more volume in the hair, we use 90-degree angles. When we want to create more layers in the hair. So what is 90 degrees? When you take the hairs perpendicular from the scalp, lift the section straight up and cut, becomes your 90-degree from the scalp. All right? Now then we have over direction, which is 180 degree when you over direct the hair and take it on the top. Especially when you want to make the perimeter of the hair more longer. Okay? So these are some angles that we use when we are doing haircuts. Now you can see that my model already has beautiful color. Now you can see a blend of color. What you see, the dark portion is basically the portion which is not being colored, is known as your negative portion. Okay? The hair which is not colored is as important as the hair which is colored. Right? Especially when you do techniques like balayage, you do techniques like ombre, the hair which is not colored is as important as hair which is colored, especially when you're doing techniques like balayage and ombre. All right? So here you can see what we have done is, we have kept the top part of the hair slightly darker. Matlab, humne usko, are you comfortable with English? All right. So what we have done here is, we have kept the top portion about 1.5 inch darker. That means this is the negative portion, okay? And this is the positive portion where I've added color. Okay. Now what I'm doing is, before I start the haircut, because I'm talking about haircut as well as color, we will learn both the techniques of how to apply highlights and colors. Now let me take a quick section of a haircut. I'll take this section, I'll take diagonal section, okay? I roll the section, I twist. What I do is, twist and roll and clip. So basically I'm going to isolate this section, which I'm not cutting right now. I'm going to roll it, and I am doing this haircut on a dry hair. I'm not doing it wet, because we have shortage of time and we can't do much, and that's why I'm keeping it slightly dry. Okay, I'm not doing the haircut in wet hair. Okay, so this is one thing that you can notice. I roll the section, I twist, use my left hand, again twist the section, roll, and use my section clip to clip the section. All right? Huh? Okay, now you see guys, now whenever we do haircuts, the first thing what we do is, we understand the client's texture. The three main important things being the texture of the hair, the length of the hair, and the technique that you're using. The haircuts, these are the basic three fundamentals. What technique you're going to use, what angle do you use, and how is the angle of the hair. Okay, so here what I'm doing is, I'm creating a baseline, which is at an angle of 0 degree. It's a very simple, classic straight haircut. I can also do it on, I am doing it on dry hair. And you know, the best part being, I can also use a clipper to cut this. Okay, so what I'm doing first is, I make a guideline. The guideline is the starting point of the haircut. Sabko pata hai guideline kya hoti hai? The first cut that we make in the haircut, when we decide the length of the hair, is known as your guideline. Okay, तो मैंने क्या किया यहाँ पे एक guideline create की. तो guideline create करके मैंने section को नीचे comb किया, and I cut straight, and I make a straight guideline. So what I'm doing is, I'm cutting some part of the hair which is already colored. So my positive space, the hair which is colored already, is getting lesser now. So there is an equal balance. Earlier क्या हो रहा था? The hair which was colored was almost 80%. Now, because I cut the length of the colored part, the hair is gone to 50-50. So 50% colored, 50% non-colored. All right. Again, this becomes my guideline. Check the length of your guideline. This is your guideline, and you cut straight, and that's it. My model's hair texture is very, very straight. This is your natural texture? You've never done anything? No straightening, no rebonding, no keratin? Never. Okay. Nice.
So till the time Vikas is giving the perimeter, the foundation guideline of the haircut, let me ask you all a question, and this has a price to it, okay? So please tell me, what is the favorite Crone range of product of Vikas? We had asked in the beginning when we started. So what is Vikas's favorite Crone product? Yes, raise your hand so I can get you the mic. Sorry? No, so for Crone Professional, which is the...
For me?
Oh, okay, I can see one hand there. Smoothing. What is the name of the smoothing? I need the name. Yes, yes, come on. Yes, ma'am, say it louder. Pro Botox, absolutely, absolutely right. Thank you so much. And for this, you deserve a gift here. So can I request Anand? You have something special coming your way from the House of Krone Professional. Thank you so much. Thanks for paying attention. Here you go. Thank you so much. So many more gifts coming your way. All you have to do is pay attention, see what we are doing here, see what the brand has to offer. Just remember a few important things and you will grab a lot of freebies today.
Also, guys, if you want to check out the product, we are at the stall number 300. Right straight from the stage, you see the Raga Professional. There is where our stall is. You can also go check out the more ranges of product that we have. We have some amazing offers, and there are some amazing gifts for you guys. So after the show is over, if you want to check out the products, the color range, how we achieve this color, you can come there. We can also show you the mixing of the products. Okay? Okay, now you see this is my guideline. The hair which is at the bottom, the hair which is darker is basically my guideline. Come, sit, you can sit, yeah. So now what I'm gonna do is, I will lift the section straight up, check the length of my guideline. This is the darker hair is my guideline, and the lighter hair is supposed to be cut. So I'm gonna use this and remove. So what I do is first I remove the extra weight from the hair and cut. Again, comb the section, lift the section straight up, check the length of my guideline and cut. Again, divide the guideline into 2 equal parts. Lift the section straight up. The darker hair is your guideline and the lighter hair is supposed to be cut. Again, comb, hold and cut. So basically the technique is known as combing, holding and cutting. Again, combing, holding and cutting. Combing, holding and cutting. All right? Same thing on the left hand side. So when I'm cutting the left, I stand on the right. When I'm cutting the right, I will stand on the left. Again, lift the section straight up, check the length of your guideline. The darker hair is your guideline and the lighter hair is supposed to be cut.
So are we enjoying the haircut? Yes, no, yes. Oh, I can see a lot of thumbs up. Great, great. So one more gift coming your way. So who will tell me how many washes is indica color? Okay, maybe this side, that side. Oh, ma'am is standing, huh? Okay. 32 washes. A big round of applause for her. Can I have your name, ma'am? Ritu, thank you. Neetu, thank you so much, Neetu ji. Thank you so much. Next question will be here. So, Anand, can we have a goodie bag, please? Thank you so much, Neetu ji. This is for you. Thank you so much.
So guys, what I'm doing is, I'm just following the length of my guideline, especially from the bottom. I'm removing some of the colored part which has already been colored. I lift the section straight up at 90 degrees straight from the scalp. Check the length of my previous guideline. My model has extremely straight hair. The texture of the hair is very, very straight. Okay. So what I'm doing is, I'm just adding a little more of texture. Again, comb the section straight up and cut. So Kaveri, can you also show me what shade have you used for her? What is the number?
Absolutely. So
yeah,
we
please.
have used for her the ruby red.
Okay. Was it after pre-lightening? Did we pre-lighten the hair?
Yeah. So partly we have pre-lightened so that we can create a texture of the color, the deep and the lighter one in the hair.
So till what level can we take the pre-lightening? It's about 5 to 6 level?
Yeah, so the ideal undercoat for a red is always a red or an orange. So we have pre-lightened it to a level of 5, which is a red-orange, and we have deposited our ruby red on it with 20 volume, and this is what you have. So you will see a lot of depth also. That is the natural hair color which has lifted. And some bit of it is lightening, you know, which is the pre-lightened one. So there is a beautiful combination of the dark and light in her hair. And I think reds are back again in fashion, so... And it was definitely something that she was looking forward to.
Yes, and red is one of my favorite colors. It's a color of passion and, you know, gives a lot of boldness. Especially when you do a
Absolutely.
color like red, you look very bold, you know.
So I think ombres are again coming back in fashion. Balayage has always been there. What do you say, Vikas?
Yes, yes, yes. I love the technique of balayage when you do. How many of you do balayage? You know, those freehand painting techniques where you keep the top part of the hair a little darker and then slowly, gradually goes a little lighter. It gives a very natural, very smooth, very blended effect. So, you know, what I'll do is I will also show you guys a quick highlighting technique. I can't do the color right now, but I can always show you how to pick up sections, especially when you do fine highlights and balayage. Okay? So what I'm doing right now is just following my head shape, following the head shape, again straight 90° from the scalp, lift the section straight up and cut. So you guys must have seen, after doing the blunt cut, I always do point cut. So what I do is, first I cut the length of the hair, and then after that I do point cut. So this happens, this gives a lot of texture to my hair. This gives a lot of texture to my hair, especially when I want to remove weight from the hair. क्या होता है कभी-कभी हम बाल काटते हैं ये ना, this part of the hair looks very chunky. There is a lot of weight in the hair. So to remove weight, we'll take the section and do point cut.
I was about to ask you the same,
Yeah,
Vikas,
yeah.
because I love the way you are cutting her and knowing that her hair is absolutely straight naturally. So yes, you will have to create a lot of blend, and that is possible with the technique that you are using.
Yes, I'm going to go slightly shorter on the length, slightly shorter, just leveling the hair. Here I'm using a clipper. It gives a very blunt, smooth finish. So it doesn't take much time and gives a very sharp effect, you know. Yes. So just, I'm going right till her shoulder. The bob is going to touch right at the shoulder. So this becomes my guideline. I keep all the hair down, comb it at an angle of 0°, follow the length of my guide.
I love the idea of using the clipper in a haircut. How many of us are using a clipper in the haircut? There? Oh, okay, we are a few of us, but I think now more and more after seeing Vikas, you performing here on the stage with a clipper and giving a beautiful haircut, I think we all would want to go back and try this, right? I'm sure they
Yes.
would. So coming back to another question, and this will be on the right-hand side. What color have I used on our model here, Ruhi? Okay, ma'am. Ruby red, excellent. Can I have your name? Sarita. Thank you so much, yes. So the gift comes to you. Can I request Anand?
Yeah, look straight. Yeah, yeah, oh, backstage will do.
Thank you so much, Sarita ji. Yes, it is very much the ruby red. Thank you. So we have two colors in red and indica range. We have the ruby red and the magenta red.
We have time.
There is so much of precision when you use a clipper, Vikas.
Yeah, it gives a very blunt, very solid line. A lot of people use only this for men's haircut, but you can also incorporate the same thing in your female haircuts, especially when you want to create solid, straight, blunt lines. You know, how a model, in the Krone Professional Pro Botox treatment that we shown, the model had extremely straight hair. Sometimes after doing the treatment, when you do the treatment, the edges becomes, you know, very thin. Okay, so what you can do is at that time, because you want the hair to look more solid, when you do a haircut with clippers, the hair looks more solid. There is a lot of weight in the hair. At that time, to create that weight, you can use a clipper to get that sharp, blunt line, okay?
So quiz time again. I have so many gifts to give. So I can't be wasting time. I want more and more of you all to carry the products home, try them, and come back to us. So the next one, any two product ranges from the house of Krone, any two product ranges.
Take
On the right,
नहीं, कुछ
okay.
नहीं करना.
Ma'am is raising her hand.
keep it straight.
Pro Botox and
Okay, picture video. Take more. Take more. Take more.
anti-dandruff treatment. I would like one more because Pro Botox we have covered. One more. Try. No. But I'll give it to you. I'll still give it to you for trying so hard.
So guys, what I'm doing right now is, again, I am just doing a little bit of my point cutting technique just to remove the extra weight from the hair. So what I do is I take the section straight up at an angle of 90 degree. Wherever I feel the hair is more dense, more strong, and I want to remove some weight from the hair, I do my point cutting technique just to get more sharper and more edgy effect. Okay, so what you do is, you just take the section straight up. Wherever you feel the hair is very dense, lift the section straight up, and you can easily do the point cutting technique. The point cutting technique is when you keep your scissor at an angle of 45 degree and then slightly knock off the edges. Whenever you want to remove the extra weight from the hair. So you do this only when to remove extra weight from the hair. So what I do is I take the section straight up, again straight 90 degree from the scalp, lift the section, check the length of my guideline. The darker hair is my guideline and the lighter hair is supposed to be cut, and I just knock off the edges. Okay? Now you see, after doing the haircut, the color is looking even better because the extra color that we had at the edges, we have just removed that. Okay?
It's absolutely enhanced now, Vikas. Vikas, would you like to shoot a question for the audience? I have more gifts to offer.
Yes. You want me to, okay, question. In terms of color?
I leave it to you.
Okay.
Something about Pro Botox that you mentioned.
Okay.
Maybe.
So if anybody can tell me the 2 or 3 major benefits of doing Pro Botox treatment, what is the USP of the brand, and what is the USP or the unique selling point of doing a Pro Botox treatment? How does it help? How does the treatment help? What does it do to your hair?
I can see one hand coming there.
Yes.
I would like to give you the mic, ma'am. A little bit of trouble to call you here.
Stand for me.
Hair smoothing, color protecting, silky and smoothie hair.
Hemalata ji, thank you. Thank you very much. And you be here because yes, there is something coming your way. The hair becomes smooth, your hair is, the color is protected, the color doesn't fade after the Pro Botox service. And something that you missed, I will add, it doesn't have formaldehyde, which is obviously, we know, is a very strong chemical. We do not have formaldehyde. It will control the frizz as well. So I will get you the gift. Anand, once again. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Hemalata ji. So we are almost done with the haircut, and the time is running out, Vikas, as usual. 45 minutes is never enough for us. I wish we had much longer to showcase so much more.
Yes. So what I'm going to do is quickly send her backstage to just get a quick style. Meanwhile, we will talk about the more color techniques. So let her go backstage, get her hair done from my team. And we guys, if you have any queries, any doubts, you want to ask something, you want to chat with me, you can always do that. And I will see you guys also at the stall number 300. Right. So Kaveri, which is your favorite color from this?
So I love the 13 number and the 911. These are two of my favorite shades.
Okay.
911, as we all know, is double ash. So when we pre-light, we can get a pretty pure white ash color.
Yes.
And 13 number, because it can directly lift on any kind of hair, any dark hair, virgin hair. You can directly use it with 30 volume, 40 volume, and achieve wonderful global as well as highlights. If somebody wants a loud, a little visible global, they can use it directly. And somebody who wants a nice caramel looking highlights, also you can use it with 40 volume.
Yes, and ash is one of the most trendy hair color these days, right? A lot of people in the salon, they want to try ash. So for that, we have this beautiful shade called 9.11, which has double ash. So after doing a pre-lightener, you take the client either on the backwash, or you can bring them to the salon chair, semi-dry the hair, mix it with 20 volume, apply it as a global color or as a toner, emulsify the color, keep it for about 15 to 20 minutes and wash it off. You get a beautiful ash color.
In fact, because we did the ash color 911 directly also on virgin hair, and it gives a beautiful mocha color. It looks as if it's a cool blonde. And with that, we have done the 13. I think I would like to call Hira on the stage, so we actually show what the color looks like.
Yes. Can we
So I
have
would like to request Hira to come on the stage.
Hira?
So Hira is our model who had pretty hair earlier too, and now it's looking even more prettier. So 911 is the shade we have used, which is the darker bit from the roots, a few inches. And the lighter pieces that you see is 13 number used directly with the 40 volume. You can use it with the 30 also, but we wanted to have the whole piece, which is like an ombre we have created with the 40 volume. So the option is in your hands. And of course, she had very dark hair, black hair, and she loved her black hair. Now she's loving this color too. And you can see what the color looks like. So 911, you can use it with pre-lightener. You can use it directly also for a beautiful global color. So is everybody liking what we are seeing here on the stage? Yes? Can we have a round of applause for Hira and for myself as well? Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you, Hira.
So guys, this was one beautiful color that you saw, especially when you have your clients who regularly come to you for color. We have some new launches also coming soon where the portfolio will increase gradually. Over a period of time, you'll have more shades which will come in. Currently, the portfolio is very strong. We have the major color that we have shown you, and you know how the beautiful 900S, which is from the Billumin family again, right?
Yes, absolutely. So 900S is your favorite. What are two of my shades, my favorite shades? So there's another gift coming. I saw the pink lady raising her hand first. 13 and 9.11. So good to see that. Thank you so much. Absolutely right. I am happy to know that everybody is actually paying attention and listening to everything we are saying. That makes us so happy. So yes, I will get something very nice for you. May I have your name, ma'am? Preeti. Preeti, after using this, you will look pretty. Thank you.
We still have time. Color का technique दिखा दो. Yeah, let's take the rampo. 5 minutes left. So guys, this was a huge portfolio, and you can also check out our page on Instagram. Here you can see the pages of Corona Professional and what we do, what other treatments that we have, what kind of seminars and workshops we conduct. There on the Corona Professional page, you will see a lot of interesting workshops that we have done over a period of time. Last 2-3 months, we were traveling back to back with workshops and seminars, and there are much more interesting and new things coming up very soon in the Corona Professional portfolio. Also, what we'll do is now we'll have a nice ramp walk where I will call all the beautiful models that we have created, and you see the amalgamation of the techniques that we have used with a beautiful color. So can I have all the models on the stage, please?
Can we have the music, please?
Hold.
Can I please have the team on the stage? Anand, Sohail, Naina, without which this wouldn't have been possible. Prithviji, the man of Karnataka. So, yes. A round of applause for the whole team who have put, their hard work to put the show together. Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody.